You're not as puffy anymore, Victor. That's nice, man.
In my face?
Yeah.
What was you
Since when?
Since you like got here and we're talking about how it looked like you were crying.
So I'm not puffy anymore.
Right.
But I was when I got here.
I mean, I don't know. I don't notice it on you now.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
It's good to not be puffy.
Bro, my eyes have been sinking in my face. And I don't know how to stop it.
You gotta do those like cheek exercises, man.
Well, because
Build
I've
up
been
those
waking
muscles.
up early to go to the gym, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm waking up early, whatever. Like I still get enough sleep, but it's like
Just puffy.
puffy, bro. Or
no
sinking,
sunken.
like,
Yeah, sunken in.
The opposite.
The opposite.
Yeah.
Puffy.
yeah.
So you're getting too much sleep.
You gotta start like rubbing polyester on your eyes before you go to sleep.
Yeah.
Just
Not
in the
enough.
morning, just sleep with polyester.
Hey, that's what it is, man. That clean living, dude. Yeah.
Dude.
Nice, man. Well, so our big question for today, our big topic, I mean, not question. Our big topic for today is flying cars. You know, an exploration of hubris and population collapse.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I thought of that because I think the older I get, the more old manish I get about my thoughts on why do we want flying cars?
Hey,
Twofold. One, we have airplanes.
it's true.
That's a flying car.
Pretty much.
Small ones, the big ones are flying buses.
Yeah.
We already have them.
Yeah.
But secondly, I mean, we live in Phoenix. It's a big city.
Mm-hmm.
There are awful drivers here.
Terrible.
Not
The
probably
worst.
not more than other cities, but definitely not less than other cities. Why would we want those people to have, you know, a third dimension to drive in?
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, I don't know, man. I would like somebody to oppose me just so I can get like why we would want flying cars. But all I keep getting is like the Jetsons, man. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Hanna-Barbera, but that doesn't mean that there's not just going to be skies full of death.
I
I mean, road rage in the sky has got to be worse than road
Oh,
rage,
yeah,
you know, on Earth. That rhymed.
you could
Sorry,
have
Mike.
like nets.
Just nets. Problem solved.
Just put a bunch of nets down there, man.
Yeah.
That
Getting a
doesn't
wreck.
stop people from crashing, though. It just
No,
stops
no.
people from
Dying.
no.
No.
Unless the car lands on the net too.
Hey, you know what? Then you
Yeah.
could just Spider-Man your way through that car coming on.
Sure.
Gosh, dude.
You just got to be really good at it. You're gonna get people that like that's all they do is they just jump out of cars and fly through other people's
They
cars.
just-
Mm.
well, I
Just
know
do
there's a little outdated, but do it for the Vine. They just do
Hey,
it for
yeah, there you go.
TikTok or whatever, YouTube. Yeah.
Jeez, dude.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen like the sky maps or whatever? Like it shows you all of the planes that are in the air. At a
Yeah.
certain point?
Mhm.
Dude, it's already there. We're already there, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so crowded. So many freaking planes all
Yeah.
the time in the sky.
And that's
Yep.
now. That's like with the reduction in flights because of like COVID. And I mean, I'm sure it's back a little bit from what it was, you know, how it had dipped so
Mhm.
hard
Yeah.
for COVID. But still, I mean, there's definitely not as many flights in the air right now as there
Yeah.
used to be. So what is going on?
Dude,
You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
man. Especially with Super Bowl being here this week.
That's right.
Those skies are gonna get crowded, boys. We're about to
Yep.
see some crazy stuff happening, man.
Yeah. So imagine with that, the Super Bowl traffic, but now there's flying cars.
Yeah.
How many dogs are going to get killed by a car, you know, crashing and falling out of the sky because they didn't freaking get their oil changed or whatever?
Dude, a lot.
Yeah.
A
Some
lot of
guy,
dogs,
some guy
dude.
flying in his pickup forgot
Yeah.
to secure the couch, so it just drops and there goes grandma. You know,
Oh yeah.
like man, she had just made it to 92 years old.
She
and now
died
she's
sooner
gone.
than she was supposed to.
She
Yeah.
died doing what she loved. You know.
I don't know, man. This-
Dude, it's gonna be crazy. So in this futuristic like flying car stuff, are we still using the petroleum? Or are we like electric? Where are we at?
we
So-
moved on finally to
We use it-
steam.
To just hopes
Dang,
and dreams.
dude.
Moved on to steam. I don't.
Hey,
Technology is cyclical. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, dude.
Oh,
Full
We're
circle,
gonna
man.
go from electricity
just fire
back
wood.
to
Yeah.
Cold,
to
dude.
hot air.
Dude, it's gonna turn into one of those steampunk movies, man. It just everyone
Everyone on hot air
crafts. Yeah, That'd be so sick.
What if that's what it is?
Sky pirates.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Like I'm just laughing at Mike right now, and it turns out like they find a way to like hyper heat the steam to where it's like small amounts can do amazing stuff. And,
Heck yeah, dude.
yeah.
Come on now.
If anybody's watching this and you feel like there is potential in steam technology for the future, let us know. Just know that I already doubt you, but
Hey man,
knows?
it's like the people that made engines run on water. They all got killed.
see, but like
Did they ever really exist? Mike?
yeah, that's
they did, man.
yeah,
They did.
the meme said that they did, you know? I mean, because that's my point. Is like that's my point of view on it. Is like, yeah, that'd be crazy if that's true, but I have no way of knowing if that's true.
Yeah.
You know, that's just like people in those videos are like, yeah, this study proved this, this, and this. And you're like, I
Just
can't
some
find that
random
study
dude.
anywhere. Yeah, like
Yeah. Every conspiracy video ever.
yeah, you don't look like you figured out a razor or
Yeah.
a shower. Why am I going to believe you on
I
quantum
remember one
physics?
where it was like a guy bought a car and it never ran out of gas. He never needed to put gas in the thing again. And then the Men in Black came and took him or
Yeah.
something. Like that's the myth, you know.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear that one?
No, I didn't.
I mean, not specifically, but I mean, they're, you know, those stories are out there. man.
Yeah.
But what's funny to me is like, then why was it just because like they didn't think the government had a way to monetize water? Because like gas isn't the future according to the government right now.
Oh, yeah.
Electricity is.
Mm-hmm.
So why they wouldn't still be killing people who built water engines?
Because everybody could do it is, I guess, the case.
Well, everybody can charge their Tesla or whatever, but that's still the government's still pushing for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
mean-
mean, they own the electricity, so
I mean, they own the water if you're in a landlocked state like we are.
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, someone trying to run their car on water, they're just like, you know, turn on the
Kill him.
hose.
I don't know. It's possible. I don't see I don't see it. I think if the government can find a way to monetize your
Mhm.
job and
Mhm.
you working makes them money, they can figure out a way to tax anything, man.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
Especially if you're in California.
oh yeah.
They probably already have that tax in place just in case, you know?
Oh, dude. We're headed there, man.
It's bad.
I don't know.
Bad. So Titus,
Yes, sir.
tell us more about this structure you have.
Structure I have. What
Yeah,
structure
yeah.
is that?
The podcast. What we're going for.
Oh, the topic?
yeah, the topic.
Oh, so my theory, not even theory, my prophecy is if we do end up with something that is a flying car, which what makes it a flying car versus an airplane?
Mm.
I'm thinking it means it doesn't have wings. It probably takes off like a Harrier jet or whatever. Where it's, you know, it doesn't have to have a runway.
Okay.
But like, and Elon Musk even said like we have the technology for it, but it's too loud. Like those cars would be too loud to
Like a freaking jet engine, right?
or something. I
Basically.
mean,
to lift it off.
Yeah.
whether it's that or whether it's a helicopter situation or whatever.
Mhm.
We also have helicopters, like airplanes, helicopters, hot
Yeah.
air balloons. I mean, hot air balloons are like the rickshaw of flying cars, but we have them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think I think we all just need to agree to get rid of the dream for flying cars.
Okay.
Because so to drive a big truck or commercial machinery, like, or I mean, not machinery, but like a garbage truck or whatever, you got to have a CDL, commercial driver's license, I believe is what that stands for. And I've seen those people do some dumb stuff. So having that license doesn't mean that people aren't going to do dumb stuff.
Dude, this is the thing that terrified me on the road. Like
the
driving.
realization that those aren't superheroes in the
Yeah,
trucks.
dude. I was like, so these truckers are just normal dudes.
Yeah.
They didn't take very much special training to drive a truck.
Right.
And they're running on like 2 hours of sleep
Yeah.
and, 15 hours of driving.
Yep.
Like
Which
they're
obviously they
swerving
shouldn't be,
all over
but,
the freaking
yeah.
road, just trying to stay awake. Like, dude, we almost got killed by
That made it sound like they're swerving on purpose to keep themselves awake.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's not the case. It's like the
Dude,
guys
like-
on the motorcycles when they get bored. They're like,
Yeah.
this is
Just in
an
a giant
18 wheeler. There we go.
Staying awake.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I was like, that realization terrified the crap out of me for
Yeah.
some reason. Because I was stuck between two huge trucks. And dude, one of them almost ran me off the road.
Right.
And I was like, okay.
Jeez.
Off
like-
the road or into the other truck?
No. This
Yeah.
different time.
Oh, gotcha.
One truck almost actually ran me off the road. Like he cut into my lane and
Whoa,
he was
dude.
in it for like 2 seconds and then pulled out like real quick.
Oh,
I'm just like, dude, how freaking tired are you? Just pull over. I know you got to make you've got to make your drops, but jeez.
Yeah.
So that
Well,
in the sky, oof,
It's already happening.
that's dangerous.
UPS and all that stuff. They already got those,
what?
delivery planes.
Delivery planes?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, UPS has a delivery.
What are
plane.
they? Just like throw it
FedEx.
out a parachute style or what?
Yeah, like Dumbo, dude.
You mean like the shipping jet? Like the-
Shipping jets.
yeah,
probably.
they're not going like door to door. That's not what you're saying.
And you see them like trying to stay awake too.
They're just
Doing
that
loop the loops.
just to keep themselves
Yeah,
awake.
dude, yeah.
Just wee doing a barrel roll. Just,
That's better.
dude.
Yeah. Well, first of all, let me say that I don't pretend to know what truckers go through. I'm not judging truckers in general. I'm just saying there are people with CDLs that didn't, keep them from crashing into stuff.
Mhm.
Mm.
So imagine the idea. So the idea of a flying car, I'm guessing, is for the open to the public. Anybody can buy a flying car. Yes,
Yeah.
you'd have to have a specific license, but still, there are cars that have technology to drive themselves that still run people over.
Dude.
It's not common,
Yeah.
but it happened. Like Uber here in the Valley, Uber had a self-driving car that they were doing or whatever, and there was somebody at the wheel, and he wasn't asleep. I think he was playing with his phone, and then like you can see in the like surveillance
They got footage of it.
yeah, they had cameras inside because he was supposed to be paying attention to
That
stop
makes
it from
sense.
hitting
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
And he wasn't, and it hit somebody and killed him. And that's why
Oh.
Uber got lost their like their
We're taking
permit
your
to-
right to do this.
Oh yeah, well, I mean,
That
yeah,
was a really bad idea.
Really?
well, because it was Waymo and it was Uber here, and Waymo like they did Waymo better. They're still here in the Valley because
Nice one, dude.
Thank you, appreciate
Can't just
it.
glide
I-
past that.
it's a dad.
like it.
I'm a dad now, 3 times over. So
No, that was good, dude. That was
Um,
way past that.
but so Uber, like the drivers of their cars had to intervene like an average of once every 50 miles. Waymo, their drivers had to intervene an average of once every 3,000 miles.
Oh wow.
Whoa,
And
dude.
those numbers came out like before
Yeah.
this guy wasn't paying attention and it hit that guy in the crosswalk.
That's not good.
So needless to say, Uber lost their permission to like
Uber's
test
sketchy,
cars.
like just like
in general.
in every aspect.
Yeah. Whereas
Dude.
now here it's mostly in like the East Valley of like Chandler, Mesa, Tempe, but they have self-driving taxis now.
Do they really?
Yeah. And
Dang.
they're monitored by camera, but I think
Yeah,
people
yeah.
are mostly monitoring the people in the car. I don't think they're monitoring maybe
Yeah.
they're monitoring everything. I don't know. But like
They might have to now monitor everything
Right.
outside too.
well,
you know?
I'm sure they do. Like I
Yeah.
think that's probably standard practice. But they don't have to have somebody in the car is the
Mhm.
impressive thing. But
Mhm.
so the only way I think flying cars will ever work is if it's all self-driving technology. Self-flying technology, I
All-
guess.
Like all of it.
You
It
just
would- I
get
think-
in, you take a nap, and then you're there.
Yeah, I think that's the only way it would work because if we have manually operated, maybe the police can do it, but nobody else.
Yeah,
Mm.
dude.
Like, and even that, yeah, I don't know. It's just, I'm
People
picturing
are
like,
stupid, dude.
yeah, like Back to the Future, the end of Back to the Future 1, where they're like,
We don't need roads.
yeah, so like that sort of thing. No way. People are
Nope.
dying.
Yeah.
What's Bruce Willis, Mila Jovovich,
Oh, come on, man.
Fifth Element.
Fifth Element. Thank you. Were you saying come on like I should know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why didn't you say it?
Because I totally forgot.
Oh, dude, you did.
But like the way they have, like the taxi, like there's no way. There's absolutely no way that we're not gonna experience a catastrophic population drop if that ever comes about.
Think about all the people trying to slam on their brakes.
Exactly.
Like,
and there's nothing to grip for the car, so it's just
Just slamming.
Yeah, everyone's just running into each other.
Yeah.
Just creating, So just be
Exactly.
like, I don't know, you'd have to pull some kind of swoop. Then everybody
to be
would die
Maverick
from
out
getting
there.
crushed by the G-force.
exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
All kinds of
exactly.
issues.
Yeah, because then how long before like
Collapsed
teenagers
lungs.
start trying to race or drift
Oh, dude.
in the sky?
Oh, yeah, dude.
And then they, like you said, pass out from the G-force of the whatever they're trying.
And I mean, if Elon Musk is talking about it being all loud now anyway,
Mhm.
and little freaking Timmy rich parents
Yeah.
gets a nice new flying car for his 18th birthday. He's
Yeah.
taking off, in the neighborhood every 10 minutes, lighting that thing
Exactly.
up, just breaking everybody's windows.
And then his is like absolutely
The evolved
not.
form.
Yeah. I started shooting those out of the sky at that point. That's what happens. Yeah.
Dude. Nah.
Jeez, dude. No more burning tires, though. That's not fun.
No
No more burning tires.
Oh, you mean peeling out?
Peeling out.
I thought you meant like bonfires with tires in them. Like, that's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but then you'd have like the jet engine going off.
Just peeling out the sky.
Which is even
What
worse.
does that look like?
Just breaking everybody's windows at Mach speed.
Oh.
Right.
Nice.
Which I think that's like the sound level that Elon Musk is talking about. Like,
Jeez,
like
wow.
violently loud.
There was a test flight here years ago. I don't remember what plane it was, but I remember hearing about what it did to a close by village. It like broke everybody's windows. It destroyed people's the insides of people's houses because it was just so
No
loud.
way.
Yeah.
It was like one of the supersonic
Yeah.
jets.
Yeah. It was, and they were just testing it basically.
Yeah.
Jeez, dude.
The jerks flew over a freaking village in a
Because
no-fly zone.
they were like trying to figure out the radar, like where the radar could pick them up and where it couldn't.
Yeah.
and all that,
okay.
And they just nailed them, dude.
That's insane,
Yeah.
Just
dude.
the freaking
No
sonic
way.
boom blew up everybody's houses, basically.
Yeah.
It's like, nah. They'd have
Yeah.
to really find a way to silence that.
Yeah. Another problem with flying cars, UFO sightings through the roof.
Yeah.
Through the roof. Everybody's like, oh, I don't know what that is. Like, that's just a Fiat, man. Chill out.
Yeah,
You
for
know?
real. Yeah.
It just looks a little different
Yeah,
because it's
yeah.
from Italy.
Jeez,
but that's,
dude. Birds are gone.
dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All gone. bro.
Or they become,
The problem.
they start evolving bigger and bigger to compete. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
Pterodactyls are coming back.
Coming back.
I don't know if that's how the theory of evolution works, but it is for
And
this
then
podcast.
that movie Rain of Fire happens.
Yes.
We
What
wake
a
up.
good freaking movie that was.
Wake up the
dude.
dragons, man. That was a good movie.
Ah.
Thank you.
Can we talk about just for a second how like no other movie is less Matthew McConaughey than Rain of Fire, than his character in Rain of Fire.
Dude. Yeah, he's a freaking BA in that movie.
Yeah.
He's awesome. He's bald, got a beard. He's like freaking
Yeah.
the Viking. I don't know what he's supposed to be, but he's awesome in that movie.
Yeah.
I mean, Matthew McConaughey's awesome anyway.
He's a
but-
dragon hunter, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't
It's like Twister, except
Yeah.
instead of chasing tornadoes, they're chasing dragons.
Chasing dragons,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
This is
Yeah.
that's his calling.
Yeah.
Jumping out of planes and slaying dragons.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh man.
So in this
hold on, are we
end
done talking
times
about Rain of
mythical
Fire yet?
dragons. No,
Dude, Christian Bale's in it.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, he
we're
is
done.
Batman.
Oh, were you still talking about?
No,
Rain of
now
Fire?
I'm just trying to
Okay.
make the rest of this podcast about dragons and flying
Okay.
cars.
Well, we already got the flying cars, so yeah, let's
I mean,
do it.
come on. What's so weird about that?
So
I
flying
mean,
cars
replace the
versus
car
dragons.
with the dragons, dude. I mean, how much better is a dragon to fly, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I
Probably
think
gotta eat
that's
a
the
lot more.
plot of basically the plot of How to Train Your Dragon, isn't it?
Is it? Okay.
I don't know.
So we're all going to have access to.
Sorry, what were you gonna say, Mike?
I don't remember.
All right.
Yeah. I think we should build a dragon. A car that looks like a dragon. Flying car.
A Kragan.
There you go,
Yeah.
man.
What kind of car would it be? Would it be a pickup? Would it be a station wagon?
You know?
Whoa.
Could be a station wagon.
Station wagon.
I like that. I mean, think about that, man. Now everyone's starting to build these giant dragon, vehicles, and they're flying, fighting each other.
I'm sorry. I know this whole conversation's been a little ridiculous. I don't think I can keep going with the dragon and flying car mythology.
I like that they're fighting
here.
each other.
Yeah.
That's sick, dude.
Because, I mean, it's a dragon. Unless we have something totally wrong about dragons,
They're pretty ragey.
they're gonna win.
They got that road rage, bro.
Unless we have like a bunch of what's his name, Randy Quaid. Unless we have a bunch of Randy Quaids just flying their cars down the dragon's throat on purpose with a bomb. Independence Day reference. Nailed it.
Nice, dude.
That's how you get rid of them, man. That's the way to do it. Just
I don't know, man. Matthew McConaughey. No, he didn't get rid of that dragon. He got eaten.
nah,
That's
he
right.
died.
That was, to me, for
Spoiler.
being such a good movie at the time, that was the dumbest way for a character to die.
When's the last
Yeah.
time you watched that movie, dude?
That was over 10 years ago. It's been
I
at
think
least
when
a decade.
Pizzones
Way
were out.
longer for me.
Yeah.
That's like
Yeah.
when we watched.
Wow.
it.
Yeah, that was back with
been a minute.
the good Pizzones, though. at
Oh
Pizza
yeah,
Hut.
dude. These new ones are not Pizzones.
No. Nah, that's...
You guys have had the new ones? They're not good?
Nah.
They
Well, when I
look
say
really
new
good
ones,
on
I'm
the
talking
commercial.
about like even the 5 years ago, they were garbage.
Yeah,
okay.
they brought
By
them back for a
comparison,
minute. A minute. Blech. And then they weren't that good.
No, they weren't. 'Cause they
The
were
old
cheap
ones
with
though,
it.
man, those were
Yeah. Filling.
Yeah, those were good.
Well, you get like $10. You get like 6 honey barbecue wings and a pizzone.
Yeah.
There's a reason I'm as big as I am.
Dude,
fellas.
that was
amazing.
Yeah.
Man,
Ugh.
that's the first time we went through the entire show, like 3-4 seasons back then when it was still going, of Psych
Yes, sir.
with pizzones and wings
Yeah.
and a little unknown movie called Pathfinder.
Yes, sir.
That's freaking amazing.
That movie's sick, dude.
Who's
Heck
is that?
yeah.
Is it Car? No, that's a.
I have no idea who's
What's the
in it.
guy's name? It's
Is that with Moon Bloodgood?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, I just remember the name.
Heck yeah, dude.
But the guy, I can't think of the guy's name.
I have
Isn't he
no
the guy that's in The Boys now? He was
The white guy?
Bones in Star Trek. Yeah.
I have no idea.
All right, you guys talk about something. I'm gonna look it up real quick.
So these dragons, bro.
Yes.
You remember this old anime called Outlaw Star?
Heck yeah, dude! I loved Outlaw Star.
Outlaw Star, dude. Isn't that such a stupid, like, that?
It is.
Thinking about it now. The spaceships had arms
It's
and then
got
they
arms.
fought each other.
Yeah, dude. So stupid, but
the
it's
scenes
awesome.
were like so like corny.
Oh yeah, I
Dude.
was right. It's Carl Urban.
Carl, really?
Yeah.
Nice,
Wow,
dude.
dude.
He's
Look at you.
Yeah, Moon Bloodgood though. That was a good call out right there. He's Theoden in Lord of the Rings.
Oh, holy crap!
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
He
I
was
do not
he was in
remember
the
that.
Doom movie. He was the
Wait,
Protagonist.
Mm.
he's Billy Butcher in The Boys.
Wow.
Oh, he was in Thor Ragnarok. No, was it Ragnarok? He's the guy the guy who took over Heimdall's station. He's the guy that has the 2 M16s.
Oh no
Wow.
way,
Dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang, I did not
That's
know
a
that
good
was that
actor,
guy.
dude.
He's got some
when you got a
range.
guy like that,
Yeah.
that you just realize like, whoa, that's the same guy.
Yeah.
He was in the Vin Diesel one, the sequel to
Riddick.
Chronicles of Riddick.
Chronicles
There you
of
go.
Riddick?
Yeah. He was in
Okay,
that.
so yeah, I didn't think. My God, my brain was going to someone completely different.
Yeah. Not
But,
Keith
yeah.
Urban. That's a country singer. Yeah.
No, that guy's awesome. That guy's
Keith
cool.
Urban?
He's yeah, Keith Urban.
Nice man.
He's great.
But yeah, so I don't feel like we as a species can survive flying cars
I don't think
unless
so,
they are self-driving.
man. And go like
Yeah.
20 miles an hour.
Well, I'm self-driving. 20 miles. That's kind of pointless to have it at that point. But self-driving, I feel like it could handle itself because I feel like it'd be able to establish lanes in the sky, which humans like the average driver, I don't feel like can manage that.
Nope. Yeah, no.
Or even like good drivers, like good regular 2-dimensional drivers here on Earth.
Mhm.
I don't feel like they could manage lanes in
Dude,
the
my
sky.
car's got lane assist, and I never realized how bad I was at staying in my lane, dude.
Yeah.
Constantly like beep, beep, and then it'll like turn the wheel.
Oh, dang.
It'll nudge the
That's
wheel
right, you were talking about
to
that.
like, you know, fix itself. And I'm
Uh-huh.
just like, what are you? All right, dude. I get it.
You want to drive?
Yeah, pretty much, dude.
Yeah.
Dang.
So
Dang.
it would have to, I mean, it'd have like 360 degree on both axes
Lane
assist it'd have to have. And at that
Dang.
point, why not just be self-driving?
Yeah,
I mean,
I think it would have to be, man.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's awesome, bro. I can't wait for portals, man. And then I get stuck in a portal, and then there's a fly in there, and then I'm pretty much the Fly, like that movie Fly. You guys remember that movie?
Ooh, The Fly with Goldblum.
Ooh,
Yeah.
dude, that movie's
gross
sick,
movie, dude.
man.
That movie is nasty.
I remember watching that as a kid. I'm
Oh.
like, dude, I want to be that guy,
Dude. Yeah, heck yeah. Dude, that movie and The Thing messed me up.
Oh,
as
The
a
Thing's
kid.
good,
The
dude.
Thing.
Yeah.
Thing
I
still
don't
holds
think
up.
I've seen that one.
Does it?
The Thing, yeah.
The Thing. Oh,
So good.
Nice.
Just for the sake of
Sus.
like the you know how they come up with the creatures and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So awesome. back
Is
in the
it?
day.
this is just a weird off topic, but is it in the same lore of Lovecraft? The Thing?
I have no idea what Lovecraft is.
That's like Cthulhu.
Oh, H.P. Lovecraft.
Yeah. He makes a whole bunch
okay.
of weird like gods that are like weird creature thing, like The Thing.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
basically like that, but they're like in space, basically. I feel like I read something that it was
because it's a
supposed to be.
book, right?
It's not. It's written by John W. Campbell.
But I mean, like, is it supposed to be in the same kind of universe type thing?
No.
No,
I mean, I
not
would
at all.
assume no because it's not the same author.
Right.
So it probably takes inspiration from his stuff, but
Yeah.
based on the book Who Goes There. Yeah.
Really?
That's what the internet says.
Goosebumps.
And the internet's
Who goes-
never
Dang,
wrong.
man. Dude. But yeah, portals, man. See, I've always been interested in what happens between the portals. Where do you go, bro?
Ooh.
What happens if the other
That's what
portal
that's what a
shuts off?
portal is, right? Well, I mean, if we're going off of the game Portal for Xbox and Portal 2, it's a folding of reality
Time and
so
space,
that
Hmm.
so you're just appearing in the next spot.
Oh,
It's not a tunnel. It is a literal
just
like
a rip.
singular, or it used to be 2-dimensional window.
Mhm.
Boom, you're just here and then you're there.
See, that's like Chronicles of Riddick, the main bad guy. He goes to something. He goes. Oh, what the heck is it called?
Yeah, I know what you're talking
It's got a stupid name,
about. Like
but
the dark plane or something.
Yeah,
it's not.
it's-
It's worse. Than
it's
that,
not.
but-
Yeah, it's super corny.
because he's half dead, right?
Something I don't remember
Yeah.
the whole point of that, but the way he travels, like he travels from here to here, but like in between that, he can't go anywhere else.
Yeah,
So like he travels to another spot, and like the way he dies is Riddick is going to kill him, and another guy is going to kill him, and he has
Carl
to basically
Urban.
choose
Yeah.
which person kills him because he's only got two places to be.
well,
It's not necessarily a portal.
but he had already made, like, he didn't have the choice once he realized Riddick was going to kill him. Like, he couldn't have shot back.
Right. Yeah.
So it's like a
Well, yeah, at that point he's like seeing both at the same time. He's looking at the guy swinging at him, and then he's looking at Riddick swinging at him, and he chooses to like kind of phase into the other body.
See, I think it's
Weird.
he splits his consciousness over here, but then the other one, it's like what do you call it? Almost like a slinky. Like, he has to go. Like, he can't.
Yeah.
If he wanted to, he couldn't cancel it. Perfect Dark, is that what that movie? No,
no,
a game.
Pitch Black.
Pitch Black.
Pitch
Okay.
Black is awesome, dude.
Yeah,
That's a good movie. I like that movie.
Is that the first Riddick?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the
Something
third
like
Riddick was just kind of lame. I didn't like that.
I
movie.
don't even think I saw it.
Which one's the one where he's hanging on the chains
That's Chronicles of
and then
Riddick.
he just like
Spins himself up.
Yeah.
and then he drops and breaks him?
Mm-hmm.
Stupid, dude. But I loved it.
And then
was
there was
so
that
dumb.
like the space rock cat that like
Yeah.
they hit it with
Yeah,
the sledgehammer to make it angry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That thing looks sick.
Yeah.
Oh, and then when he's on the on the rails,
Yeah.
remember? In the tunnel or whatever.
Which
And
part?
they're taking him to prison, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
And then he's like just laying there like a badass or something.
Where he's like tapping his foot to count.
Yeah. And then he kicks the guy up and then
No,
he
he
kills
like
him.
hip
Yeah.
thrusts him up into the
Yeah.
up into the light.
Yeah.
3-way split.
Dang,
Yeah.
dude.
It's the original movie Hellboy. I can't think of the actor's name right now, but
Ron Perlman?
Ron Perlman. Yeah.
That's not
Nice.
him though. Tombs?
Oh no, you're right. It's
Yeah,
the other guy. It's the
dude,
guy I get mixed up with him.
He
Yeah.
literally looks and acts and sounds just like
just has-
Ron Perlman.
Yeah, except less monkey jaw.
Yeah. yeah.
Ron Perlman. Yeah.
Speaking of Ron Perlman, I just started watching Sons of Anarchy Mayans.
Mayans. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Dude, it's a decent show.
Really?
Yeah, it's not that bad. It's all right.
I didn't watch Sons of Anarchy.
I did. I
the
liked
first
it.
one. Yeah.
Pretty good
I
show.
didn't finish it though.
I finished it. I was like, nah. It was a decent ending, but
Mm.
didn't really leave too much to be able to continue.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember watching and then they all got old and I was like, oh, they just get old. It's just
Yeah,
like-
that's literally what happens. Yeah.
And then Ron Perlman's character, like he had his arms like tied to his bike.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is stupid.
They're all just getting old and wasting
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. But if they had flying cars, dude, they had flying motorcycles.
Oof.
So many dead people, bro. So that's just like raining bodies until nobody who wants to ride a bike in the sky.
Yeah.
That's
is
a
alive
rocket with
anymore.
handlebars, pretty much. That's what that is.
Dude.
Yeah.
That'd
Yeah.
be pretty sick looking though.
And that's kind of already what like crotch rockets are. That's why they
Oh,
call
yeah.
them that.
Dude.
But you put that in the sky, you have people that like accidentally go all the way around the earth, like just accidentally
got lost.
Dude, imagine the
Pittsburgh again.
freaking window you would need to have in front of you. The thickness
yeah.
of that thing would have to be insane because
Oh,
if a
yeah.
bird comes flying at you,
There'd have to be a elevation limit on it. Like
Dude.
it'd have to be enclosed
oh yeah,
because there's no way
Tron
just with
style.
the cold. Yeah,
that thing you're
Oh, that's
part
sick.
of that thing. You're
Yeah.
not coming out.
they're like
Dead or
those
alive.
what do they
Yeah.
call it? Ski or the luge, like those helmets that are
Yeah.
like
Oh,
that.
yeah, dude.
That's pretty much what we're talking about here.
Yep. Dude,
Yeah.
oh,
Sick.
that's crazy.
Speaking of flying cars, something I just thought of. Did you either of you guys play Mass Effect much?
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
watched you play most of it, so
Oh, okay.
First and
So
second one. That's it.
yeah, well, I think they had them in the first one, but the second one they definitely had flying cars, and that's my only problem with that entire series is how stupid the cars looked. Like flying cars, but of course they have to be cool and futuristic, so they're asymmetrical, but like not in a cool way.
Yeah.
That's just a little aside. I don't know. That's-
No, I get that, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I've had those thoughts of I was watching some futuristic movie and the cars looked stupid. Like
yeah,
they were boxy but just super mechanical, not glossy,
Yeah.
you know?
right.
It's the future, man. It's gotta be glossy.
As somebody who works in the auto painting industry,
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, or like Star Wars, right? Like you got the super rich, glossy people, and
Yeah.
then like the super poor, like
Just
mechanical.
wires
Yeah.
hanging down. Yeah.
Everything's still
No
analog,
panels.
right?
Yes, I love it.
Yeah.
Using like a drill to change everything, move.
yeah. Everybody stole the car that they're in.
Yeah.
this is a floating vehicle, but they're still like starting it with a screwdriver.
Yes.
And it's like the back's dragging.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome. Or you could do like Spaceballs, just have a flying Winnebago. You know?
Nice.
That would be pretty great.
Yeah.
Sick.
That movie. I feel like it's underrated.
Oh yeah. That movie's great,
Nowadays.
dude.
Well, it's pretty much all of what's his name? What is the guy's name? The guy who played yogurt in that. Mel
Yeah.
Brooks.
Mel Brooks.
I think the majority of Mel Brooks movies are underrated nowadays.
And underrated.
What'd I say? Overrated?
No, I said the
Oh.
same and underrated.
Oh yeah.
They're
They
all
all
pretty
hold
much
up,
the same
yeah.
movie, but they're all very much underrated.
There's a couple of outliers in that.
Yeah,
But my favorite was Robin Hood Men in Tights.
movie's great.
I've seen that movie so many times.
Jeez,
Achoo.
man.
Bless you. Dude, that movie's great. I still quote that movie.
Yeah. So I this is just going to be a Mel Brooks podcast if we keep going on this.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
just gonna
yeah,
be talking about that.
Heck yeah, man.
It's already been a movie podcast. We're just throwing out movies.
That's true. Floating cars and movies.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like throwing out obscure movies and seeing if people know. I think all of us kind of have some obscure movies in our belt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Some good stuff.
Jeez.
Oh,
What's
man.
that? Minority Report.
I brought that up
Minority
today.
Cars,
Mhm.
Where they're like on some kind of system.
That's
Remember?
it, like in the city. Yeah, they're on like
Yeah.
a track, but then
Yeah.
once he goes out in the country, it's manual.
It's vehicle.
Yeah. Wow, I forgot about
That's
that.
kind of what you're saying with the self-driving vehicles, except they would be on some kind of software program or something, not
Yeah.
a physical. You know.
Right. Wouldn't be
rail
like
or
tunnels in the sky. But it
Yeah,
would just,
yeah.
That'd be kind of cool though.
I mean, it would be, but
Like a little
The
track in the
infrastructure
sky.
for that?
Yeah, just like it would look futuristic, you know?
Yeah.
Like they
well,
tried
it'd
to
be
do
in the
with
future.
freeways.
So
It would hopefully be futuristic if it was in the future.
why is everything steampunk now?
He couldn't get away from it.
Hey,
If
Mike
I-
is right.
Dude,
Ah,
I would make a city steampunk. That would be what I would want to do if I was like a millionaire, if I was a billionaire, if I had money, you know, if I had
you gotta
all
still-
of the money,
yeah, there
Yeah,
you go.
yeah, I would make
If
a
if
whole
I married
city.
Elon Musk and
Yeah.
then he died, and then I married Jeff Bezos and then he died, hopefully before we consummated, and I had both of those fortunes, steampunk city.
Yes.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Dude, not just city, the state. Yeah.
And now
that'd be a whole state.
then we're talking like you gotta like marry into the Rockefellers and then also
Old
like
money.
have like Saudi oil money, like on the, that'd be your side family,
Yeah.
side piece.
Yep.
Yeah, it's too complicated. Let's just keep it like a city, it's
I'm going-
Yeah, a
I'm
little
going
block.
state, bro. Going state.
Rhode Island.
Yeah, there
They
you
do
go.
Rhode Island.
Yeah,
There you go.
I'll take Rhode Island. You know.
Yeah. What would it be called,
we go.
Mike?
Oh man,
What would it be called,
I
Mike?
don't know, man. I have to think about this. Gotta think.
Everyone
hard.
would need 3 pairs of goggles on their face at all times.
At least,
You
dude.
have ones for the sunglasses. You gotta have, one for the sun. You gotta have one for the wind.
Yeah.
And you gotta have some for
Welding,
reading,
'cause they all
welding.
weld
Yeah,
or something,
sure.
right?
or
Mike?
just looking cool, you
In
know.
case you get
Oh,
too
yeah.
close to the jet powered. No, it's not jet powered. It's steam.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
The steam really gets
The,
in your
the
eyes.
thermal steam, man. You know, they throw lead in there. They mix it with lead, so everyone's got lead poisoning. You know.
See, okay, here. This is actually I think this is a good point to bring up. If it is steam powered, what is that going to do to like the whole like global warming thing?
Ecosystem.
If we're just putting a bunch of hot
It's
steam
gonna
in
be
the air,
flooded,
Dude.
Yeah.
Just raining.
Nah,
all
bro.
the time.
It's gonna
Every-
it's gonna be built in the sky.
What is
The city.
the city?
The whole city's just gonna be built in the sky, so we don't got to worry about global warming and tsunamis and all that crap. You know?
All right,
Alright,
Bioshock.
Yeah,
game, bro.
when's the last time you
Yeah,
played
yeah, yeah.
Bioshock?
It's basically
Yeah, yeah,
Bioshock mixed with Clockwork City from Elder Scrolls. Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
I like
Okay,
it. I
that's what
like
I'm
it.
going for.
Uh,
Yeah.
But back to my question, regardless of where it's placed, even more, if you're floating an entire city
What
on
do you
what
do
I
with the
assume
berry with
is
the dead?
just
You
steam,
just kick them out, dude. You
just steam
drop 'em.
powered, right? Yeah, you just toss them off the edge at that
Yeah,
point.
dude. No, you got little
With all the
tunnels.
flying cars around, they're not going to make it to the
Dude,
ground.
You got tunnels that
Recognizable.
spit 'em
Yeah.
out under the city, you know?
Just pop, 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 pop.
You think this city was built?
Have you guys seen Meet Joe Black? Speaking of movies
Joe
from back
Black?
then,
No.
Yes.
The most I remember about that movie is
Is when he
Brad.
gets hit by a car.
Yeah, he gets hit by cars. He
Yeah.
gets boom, and then another one hits. So he's like boom, boom, gets ragdolled by 2 cars.
Yeah.
It'd be that. They'd be like just plinko all the way down
Yeah, dude.
to hit the ground. By the time he hits the ground, or she, I don't know, whatever this dead body is in your guys' scenario, it's not even a person anymore. It's just hamburger meat.
mush.
Yeah. But
which then fertilizes. No, I'm just kidding.
Thus, the circle of life.
and then
just
nature
continues.
heals.
You know,
nature heals
Nature,
itself.
Dude, that's poetic. I like our
nature and
future.
nurture, recycling. Soil and green. All the important
Food
things.
shortage solved.
Population
Soylent Green,
control
yeah.
solved.
Well, no, I don't know about that one, but I think about like if that volcano erupted a couple years ago, like it was put so much like heat into the air. They said like it changed, I don't know, the atmosphere of the whole world. I can't, because of the heat, like it changed
Jeez.
everything. So imagine
That's scary, bro.
Imagine
That
the
is
amount of steam it would take to float all those cars that in Mike's scenario are steam powered. That'd be catastrophic to our
would.
planet.
It would.
That's like a week. Like fun living.
Let alone a
One
whole
week.
city floated by steam.
Dude,
just,
everyone's just like outside.
just the whole thing's pulsing.
just boiling.
Yeah.
You got to wear those suits from the Fifth Element. Those guys in the beginning where
Oh, yeah.
the chubby alien dudes.
It'd be
Full circle, dude.
and then-
Cyclical.
Hey,
You
that's
you
a-
said at the beginning.
That's a moment that I hate those aliens, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
Why are they overweight?
No, that's their suit, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but why is it?
I
got the
don't
little
know,
head.
but I'm saying it's not just fat. Yeah.
You got like little beady
Like,
eyes.
awkward, like they couldn't get a
Yeah.
puppeteer to do it normal. So it's like,
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, weren't those guys supposed to be like the architects or something?
Something, dude.
Yeah,
Like
oh,
they're
yeah.
supposed to be.
They're supposed to be like the god race or whatever.
Yeah. But they look so stupid.
Yeah. But then
Just
the
waddling. Remember?
I can't remember. There's that like dark planet thing that is like
Oh yeah, that yeah.
I can't remember. I can't even remember what they call him, but it's a him.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like expanding. The evil of it is
Yeah.
expanding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
And that's
I
what
forgot
makes
that
Gary
was
Oldman start bleeding from from under his little plastic cap.
Jeez.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do with an empty case? Oh, I love that guy, dude.
Dude, I
That's-
love
yeah.
the story of him playing in that movie. The fact
I
that
don't know that
What's the story?
the story is that was a favor of the director of that movie. He called him up, was like, "Hey, I need you to play a part
No
in this
way.
movie that I'm doing. It's gonna be this great space epic, all this stuff." And he's like, "All right, but only if I get to shoot." I think it was only if he gets to shoot the flamethrower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
But-
way.
When he shot the flamethrower, it melted the plastic thing on his head.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
I
that
remember
whole movie, it was just him doing a favor for the guy.
which
he-
I think
He didn't even really care about
Yeah.
the movie, like he
right.
didn't
Well, I
even
think
watch it or
I think that's why he like him as the villain and Bruce Willis as the protagonist never actually meet
something. Yeah, he just
because like the shooting schedules and stuff like that.
wow.
yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
I never thought of that.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's funny. It's funny listening to Gary Oldman talk about it because he's just because it was on one of those videos where they're talking about all their like most iconic scenes, and that
Yeah.
one came up, and he's like,
Oh, because
Just
he was
that
like
much.
just doing a favor, like it wasn't a
Yeah.
big deal.
Yeah.
Dang, dude.
just a funny.
That's one of my
weird
favorite movies of
coincidence.
his.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That and freaking Bram Stoker's, man. Come on.
I mean,
Dracula.
yeah, it was,
classic.
yeah, it was
Gosh, I
good.
need to go back and watch that, dude. I
It does not hold up, but it's
I
I
classic.
don't remember. I don't even can't even picture it.
It's not his
Dude.
fault though that it doesn't hold up.
No,
in
no,
my
he
opinion.
actually
Yeah.
he acted the crap out of that movie. It
Yeah.
was the direction of the director that just kind of shot it.
Yeah.
But man, he's great in everything he does.
You guys need to watch
Oh, yeah.
Slow Horses, man. He's so good in that. And
Slow
then-
Horses?
What is that about?
Slow horses, dude. I mean,
But like what kind?
the slow kind.
Okay.
I don't know.
I
Sorry,
can't-
so
I
keep going,
can't-
Victor. What? Yeah, let's let that one slide.
Yeah.
Oh.
Man. Slow horses. Anyway,
Yeah.
it's like he's supposed to
They're on the short
retire
trailer.
after this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like his last.
Oh,
That's sad.
well, that part's
Yeah,
not
dude.
funny.
yeah.
No more him.
Oh.
I don't
You know,
know. Jim
every
Carrey
actor
said he
has said
retired,
that.
and he came out of retirement for Sonic. So
Dude, yeah, every actor has said this is my last movie.
Gosh, I
Actually,
hope.
4 more movies, 5 more movies.
Jeez, Jim
Book of
Carrey.
Eli. Sorry, I was trying to think of it. That's another good Gary.
Oh
Oldman
yeah,
movie.
yeah. Dude, Batman.
Oh yeah,
Come on, he's Commissioner
Oh, yeah,
Gordon.
yep.
And the Dark Knight trilogy,
Yeah.
Trilogy.
not
Dude.
the Batman.
Nah,
Hey man, you don't like the Batman?
the new one. I'm torn between it being the best Batman and the worst.
Yeah,
Mike.
that's everything. That's everything. all
Mike,
the
you're
time.
like this with everything, dude. Mike hates it or loves it.
No,
and then it changes.
so
Not by a lot, but enough.
you're right, and the reason is because they
It's
got.
either the best or the worst.
Hear me out.
This guy.
Hear me out. They
No.
got.
All right, go ahead.
They got the best character down packed in the whole of Batman, right? The best thing about Batman is Gotham. And they got the city of Gotham perfect.
Mm.
Like it was that
To what? To the comics or to the cartoon or what?
to the books, to the comics, to like everything that it was kind of supposed to be, which is that like it's stuck in the 50s, the 40s, 50s
Right.
era, you know, gangster.
I don't know. I think what was it Batman and Robin? I think pretty much nailed Gotham. It's like The Crow meets I don't know.
Dude,
Like
neon.
yeah, it meets
lights.
Blade Runner or
yeah,
something.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those weird statues holding everything up just
Yeah.
all over the
Oh,
city.
yeah.
The nipples, bro.
The nipples.
The nipples.
The driving driving their cars like from like off of a statue or onto a statue. I don't remember, but like
yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
being a kid and watching that movie and being confused because I was like, but I like Batman.
Yeah.
But I don't like this. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
I was not that discerning. I loved that movie as
You
a
did?
kid.
I did
loved
too.
it.
I wanted
did
to
too.
like it so
Yeah.
much.
I liked it because it reminded me of the 90s Batman cartoon.
Yeah.
The city was kind of the same. It was quirky and weird, you know.
Yeah.
From the cartoons were so dark, dude.
I know they were. But
That's
they had
why I
their
didn't
moments.
like it. It was like dancing.
Listen, anything that gets Arnold Schwarzenegger to make a pun, to make as many puns as he did in that, I'm on board with.
How
It was an
many-
awful movie, but
How much money do you think he got paid to make all those puns?
too much.
Yeah,
I would
too
say.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna bring up any of those.
Yeah.
puns.
Anyway,
Anyways, yeah, it's
moving on.
we're not gonna end this episode on Batman and Robin.
No.
Please.
All right.
So is that the best Batman or the worst?
I don't know, man. Wait,
It's-
the new Batman?
It's not Batman and Robin, so it can't be the worst one.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah,
wait.
Mike.
You were asking about Batman
If
and
you're
Robin.
saying that the new Batman is officially the worst Batman, that means Batman and Robin is not the worst.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
So it's got to be the
Batman
best.
and Robin's
dude.
pretty terrible, man.
It's got to be the best.
You
There's
know
no other
what?
option.
I'm gonna say something unpopular. I think I didn't love the first Batman movie with Michael Keaton, and
No?
it wasn't because of Michael Keaton. It was because I didn't like the character of Catwoman or the Penguin. Even though I liked Danny DeVito, it was too, and I think I know why. It was too Tim Burton.
Mhm,
It was
Tim Burton.
too far. It was too much of a departure from Batman. Granted, I didn't see that until after I'd seen Batman and Robin and Val Kilmer's Batman.
Okay.
I saw those first, but
Oh,
then I went back
yeah.
to Tim Burton's, and I
That was
I
my
didn't
first,
love it.
dude.
Oh,
Tim
okay.
Burton Batman, and that was like cemented. with
Yeah.
me, like just the craziness. Catwoman, that's my favorite. Freaking Penguin. That's the only
Yeah.
Penguin for me.
I kind of agree with that.
You
This
know what?
Penguin was pretty good. He was just a mobster. I don't know. I
It was
didn't
different.
like.
It was different. He
I didn't
wasn't
like
like
the
a
villains.
penguin.
Yeah, I didn't like the villains in this one.
He wasn't
I,
a freak.
Mm.
I didn't care for them. Catwoman just always is one of the most boring characters to me.
That's how I feel about it. About Catwoman in every movie, all the movies
Yeah,
she's been in.
I-
Even the Tim Burton one. I mean, she's just whacked out insane in that one.
Yeah, I saw it at an age where I couldn't like justify it in my mind. Like, why is she that weird? Like, there was just too many things going on.
yeah.
And then not enough going on with her. And I was young enough that there was probably a through line that I didn't follow or something.
Yeah,
But
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think truly the only good Catwoman was Halle Berry. Just kidding.
Dude, I wish you said that with a straight face.
I tried.
Just
but I
sold it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
man.
couldn't get
Movie
through
was
it.
great.
That
Fantastic.
movie is the flying cars of Batman movies. Yeah.
Just a bad, overly bad decision. That movie was terrible.
Yeah. She got paid for it, so good for her. But
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
I would say that was worse. That whole Catwoman movie was worse than her one-liner in X-Men. What do you know what happens to a frog when he gets struck by lightning? The same thing that happens to everything else. Somebody got paid to write that.
And we're still talking about it.
Yeah, because it's that bad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah. You think they knew that? The person that wrote that?
No,
knew
absolutely not.
that? No. He thought it was just awesome. I remember my dad watching that.
Or she.
Or she.
Yeah.
My dad was watching it. He's just like,
Yeah.
No way.
it's just like, well, that was stupid. You know, just kind of, what does that even mean? You know, just my dad was so confused by that.
They got to feel those in the new Avatar movie, dude. Like, really?
Do they? Oh,
Really?
that makes sense.
James Cameron doing it again.
He was
That
so
makes
focused on being
sense.
underwater for all the filming that he's like, I don't care. Make them say whatever. They can come up with their own dialogue for all I care.
And I hate that it's popular. Like, it's successful beyond, like, it's the most successful.
Oh, yeah, man.
Him as a director, you know?
Yeah. I think
Grammar and good
crazy.
writing doesn't exist in this
Yeah,
generation.
quality doesn't equal success or popularity.
right.
Not at all.
right.
Not
Not
at
at
all,
all.
man.
I don't get it. Because at first I'm like, well, maybe there was just that many like middle-aged guys that like wanted to show off their man cave or whatever. So they rented the movie, but I don't think you could. It is in theaters only, right?
For Avatar?
Avatar, the new one?
No, it's purely in theaters. You
Yeah,
can't- you can't rent it.
So then that's not a motivating factor. I don't understand. I don't get it. Even like on the global market, I get it more than in how well it did in the US.
Yeah.
Like it was, I don't know. I haven't seen it. I'll be honest with you there. But from what I've heard people talk about it, is it's basically the first one but underwater.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that accurate?
That
Yeah.
sounds
Okay.
great.
Yeah, we went and saw it. I wanted to watch it. You know, I wanted to watch it for the 3D, you know. I was expecting a good movie, dude. Like
Right.
I was into the first Avatar, but you know, it was you know, kind of like that album we reviewed.
On our music review podcast,
yeah.
Victor and the Giant Fox
Plug.
music reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that, man.
All right, but like I said, we can't end the podcast on that. So
On Avatar.
on Avatar,
Yeah, man.
Bring you back to flying cars, man. You'd have to cut that.
you know what?
Best movie with flying cars, go.
Fifth Element.
Worst movie with flying cars, go.
Fifth Element.
You know, I think you're right.
No, there's some worse ones. Do any of the Star Wars count as flying cars?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Okay.
Do they really though?
Then I'm gonna say episode
mean-
2.
Yeah, dude. The prequels.
Did Blade Runner
Blade
had
Runner
a pretty freaking cool flying car in it?
is freaking awesome. Don't you dare.
Well, I'm thinking like what other movies?
No, I mean
have
that's
flying
good.
cars?
I'm talking
Yeah.
good. I like Blade Runner.
Because there's Judge Dredd kind of does, right? They're on, aren't they?
they're
like,
on bikes,
but they're like flying motorcycles, aren't they?
No,
No.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Maybe in the new one, or I mean in the old one, but I don't think in the new one.
I didn't see the new one. That's also Carl Urban. Look at that,
Dude, and he's
Yeah.
You got to see that movie, man.
Yeah.
Just don't watch it with your wife around. It's very violent,
Oh, wow,
super violent.
yeah. Oh, well, maybe I should see it then.
It is. I think you'll like it.
Okay.
It's such an
What's the
awesome
other
movie.
one? It was an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, and then it got remade with
Total
Colin
Recall.
Farrell. Total Recall. That had some
That
flying
had pretty
cars
cool
in it, right?
flying car. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like a whole scene where he's in the flying car and they're like flying
That's
crazy.
what
Like
Yeah.
a chase.
Yeah. And it's actually pretty well done.
Oh, okay.
I remember that. I watched it once, but I thought that was actually pretty cool.
Well, anyways, my answer for the best one is still Fifth Element. What
Yeah,
about you?
I agree.
Okay.
Fifth Element.
Mike?
I can't really remember Fifth Element all that well.
You know, he's
The
in the
car-
taxi.
the taxi,
Yeah,
yeah,
the taxi
and
gets
then
like
getting
shot
shot up.
up and
No, yeah, I remember
Hang on,
that,
it's-
but I don't remember how it really looks. I
They look-
remember
they
it
look
just
like
looking
cars.
like a
Bubbly.
normal car just floating.
yeah, but like the bottom's aerodynamic too.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to give it to like
Fast and the Furious 12. It's a race in space.
We didn't even talk about, dude, movies with flying cars. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, yes. Heck yeah.
Sorry, what were you gonna say?
Worst, I'm gonna give to.
Video games count too.
You can't give me that,
No,
man.
that's Mass Effect. That'd be my
Yeah.
immediate answer.
Dude,
Not that it's a bad
the
game.
Ascent
but
would be mine for favorite.
The Ascent.
It's
I never played it. Is that a game?
top down.
Oh.
It's freaking awesome.
But the flying cars suck.
No, the flying cars are amazing.
Oh,
Everything
you're saying
about
for the
that game is
best.
amazing.
Oh,
Yeah. Worst.
I can't
Gosh
think of the
dang
words.
it,
Oh,
man.
the Star Wars, dude. Those.
yeah.
I'll go Star Wars.
See, I don't think I didn't hate the pod racing. I thought that was at least original.
Pod racing was cool.
That was sick, dude.
But
I enjoyed
episode
that.
2 and
Video game
episode
was
3
sick,
were
too.
lame. Yeah.
Yeah, it was, dude. Going to the arcade in a pod racer.
Oh yeah. Or
That
for
was
Nintendo
sick.
64. That was the one
yeah,
I played that a lot. Yeah.
N64
I
one.
didn't play that one.
I crashed constantly. I was
Oh yeah.
horrible at that game. As a
I
kid.
did play that one. I didn't know how it worked.
Yeah.
I think that was everyone's problem is you didn't figure out how it actually works.
Yeah. Until
like
you were
way
so
late.
frustrated that you didn't want to play it anymore.
Yeah.
It feels like a game your brother Josh would have like just stuck with until he got it because
Probably.
he's passionate for
Yeah.
video games. All
Dude, that's awesome.
right, I think that's a good place to end this one.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
All right, this has been the No Reason podcast. Share it,
Yeah, dude.
like it,
Come on.
rate and review it. If you're
Yeah.
if you're on audio, rate, review, share, all that good stuff. It's free to you, so we appreciate if you would help us out with that. If you're watching on YouTube, comment below. Let us know what's your best flying car movie, worst flying car movie. Drop it down below. And let me know how right I am about how devastating flying cars would be for our population. Yeah. I don't got anything to say about that, but play the with the alien the outro.